Give me 3 months, I will fix this, Lisa, I promise. These words still echo in Lisa's mind as if they were spoken yesterday. Her husband's plea was simple. Don't give up yet. Don't go through with the divorce. Give him time to make things right. Should she? This was Lisa's path, her unique journey. Though it may not be the same for everyone, it became the road she was meant to walk. Looking back, Lisa sees that much of her struggle, particularly with her husband's battle with sexual addiction, had a greater purpose: to help others walking similar paths. Many people share their battles after they've already won. But God asked Lisa to tell her story while it was still unfolding. Whether her day was filled with hope or ended in tears, her vulnerability became a way for others to find strategies and healing in their own lives. Setting boundaries is never easy, especially with someone you love deeply. Boundaries can come in many forms: physical walls, unspoken limits, or clear lines of communication. Growing up, Lisa's mom would tell her, "Don't go past Jessica Street," referring to a street near their house. It was a boundary meant to protect her from the busy traffic on the boulevard. Similarly, God sets boundaries to protect us, like when He told Adam and Eve not to eat from a certain tree in the Garden of Eden. In the same way, Lisa had to set boundaries in her marriage, especially after discovering her husband's affairs. Her tendency toward codependency only made distancing herself harder. Setting boundaries didn't mean being cold or unforgiving. It meant stopping the cycle of dysfunction. If you keep doing the same thing expecting different results, that's madness, right? Lisa realized that boundaries could help her break the cycle of enabling her husband's destructive behavior. Through her recovery, Lisa discovered why she hadn't set boundaries earlier. Fear. Fear of losing him. Fear of being alone. Fear of failing as a wife. Most of all, she hadn't valued herself enough. She had been too willing to sacrifice her well-being to be there for him, even if it hurt her. Over time, with prayer and patience, Lisa realized that while her husband might need her, she needed herself even more. Now Lisa knows that boundaries mean not letting her husband have access to her simply because he's lonely or guilty. She no longer listened to words. She watched actions. Without change, there could be no healing. Just as her mother had set boundaries to keep Lisa safe as a child, Lisa had to set boundaries to protect herself in her marriage. She realized that her husband needed to take ownership of his recovery. It wasn't her job to push him toward healing. He is a grown man, capable of leading himself, and his actions, or inaction, would speak louder than any words. These boundaries weren't meant to push him away, but to give her the space to reclaim her sense of self. They also sent a clear message to her husband. If he truly wanted to heal their marriage, he needed to take responsibility. Lisa had to get herself to a place where his past actions no longer hurt her. This was not easy, but absolutely necessary for Lisa to move forward, with or without her husband. Through prayer, counseling, and putting herself first, Lisa began to heal from the betrayal. The pain didn't disappear, but in prayer, she found the grace to forgive. The process may be difficult and long, but it can also be profoundly transformative. God sees your struggles, just as He saw Lisa's, and He has trusted you with this challenge. You are not alone on this journey.